First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. First and 10. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
Kings.
Mayfield down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Brings up second and 5. At the Bears' 38-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs trying on fourth down, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. Oh, that one and well-designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after one. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Williams. And this one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A 44-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 34-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a first down.
Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter runs.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bears' 21.
Now Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
20. Pistol. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Point it right.
Back to throw now on first down. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin from 13 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Bears 3. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On play action, here's Williams. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. To throw, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Moore, the man in motion. They'll go. Here's Williams. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Bears, 1st down.
Looking to throw is Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What is it hurt? Here we go. Yes.
To the air once more, Williams. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. On the return is Duvernay. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. To throw, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Swift. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
180! Kings! What's that?
Throwing, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Williams looking to do it himself. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
First down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
2nd and 20.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Williams. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his target. It's Evans. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down. Mayfield to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go.
A gain of 17 yards.
Hey, alert.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Quick throw caught by Godwin.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing is Williams.
Complete to Zacchaeus. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a toss play right to Swift.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take a run. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears.
Once again, it's Swift.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Bears on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On fourth down, here's Williams.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot.